guys, welcome to Waste Not Wednesday. We go live every Wednesday at 10 a.m. Mountain Time, and we take junk, stuff that we got for free or offcuts from projects, and we turn them into home decor that we put in our house or that we sell online. Today is really special because we have started Black Friday sales, and we are going to be using our brand new JRB stencils that are on sale 50% off.
The new ones are 50% off.
Yes, so these ones are 50% off at JamiRayVintage.com.
This is what
and they're brand new too, and they're only on sale until November 30th. So definitely catch in because they're going to go up to regular price.
So I didn't have a board to fit this, and I have some larger boards, but I couldn't bring myself to cut a $21 board down.
So we have to
we
wait.
didn't have scraps for this particular one, but this is like one of those big planked welcome signs that you can put on your door or on your doorstep, and it says welcome home, and it's got a fun wreath that goes with it.
Oh, I was going to grab some milk paint too, because milk paint is also on sale 20% off. And this has been an entire 6 months since the last milk paint sale, and the IOD tube transfers are 20% off. Plus the stencil brushes are on sale because we have stencils on sale, so you gotta have the brushes, and the zipper brushes. So don't forget to hit up JamiRayVintage.com. Definitely stock up on milk paint.
I'm just showing you the stickers because that's what the stencils look like. We're gonna get around to it here in just a second. But let me go grab some milk paint real quick.
Yeah, I'm super excited to get started. So ironically, this morning, I did not get ready for the live. Zeb did, so I don't know what he cut and why, but I guess we'll find out here pretty soon. I told him.
So I have stuff to fit all the signs and stuff.
Why is this? Are you gonna do wreaths on that?
I'm gonna fill that hole and do it because my hole. I'll explain in a minute. But the hole cutter, the hole.
Oh, these are from shiplap.
Yeah, those are leftover shiplap pieces.
So these are shiplap pieces. So Zeb has a hole cutter that fits on his drill, and it pokes a hole right in the middle. I thought you put that there on purpose.
Nope.
That's hilarious. Okay.
That's why the paper clay's out, because I'm gonna fill it.
Okay, I'll get started on that. So Caitlin is dropping links to the sale. My shirt is also on sale at JRB Home. All of the clothes are buy two, get two free, and Christy just loaded up a ton of new inventory that just came in that's included in that sale. Lots of plus sizes because we were sold out, and finally all my stuff came in, so definitely don't miss out on that.
Okay, so we've got some Farmhouse finishes in Tavern Green. The Farmhouse finishes are on sale too, right?
Yes, Farmhouse finishes and Sweet Pickens milk paint and Bond. So, and if you're local to Lehi, our DIY paint, the sale starts today, but it's only in store. We cannot ship it. You can call and order it online, but you must pick it up in store. We cannot ship it. It's a rule with DIY paint. But I just want to let my local peeps know that we've got that sale going on. So all I'm doing right now is I'm using some paper clay to fill the hole in the middle of these circles. They're just leftover shiplap holes. We actually started shiplapping the Farmhouse edition yesterday.
Yeah, we passed the four-way.
Passed the four-way inspection, so that's good.
I'm gonna get some water and then we'll be ready to mix paint.
I'm trying not to yell at you guys. I'm very excited today, and Zeb said, don't yell at the people. I love sales. I love that the Farmhouse passed the four-way, so it's all these things that make me very happy. All right. So all I'm doing right now is getting these ready. We're gonna make some ornaments and some cute signs. One of the stencils I'm super excited about. Zeb, where, do you have the mini stencils, Zeb? Sorry, he left the room. But we have this little mini set of stencils that I made to fit on ornaments, but also to fit on, remember when we did those little houses for Waste Not Wednesday? I made some stencils to go with them. So, I can hear, Zeb left the door open, so you can probably hear Caitlin in the back. Or not Caitlin, Christy. Zeb, where are the little teeny tiny stencils?
The little teeny tiny ones are down here in the box somewhere. Let me grab them. And I cut out a bunch of little squares for those ones. Oh, are you filling those?
Yeah. Renee says she already got her buy two, get two free from when she ordered at the first part of the sale.
Nice.
Yeah, we are on it as far as the shipping goes. We are on top of shipping times right now.
So let me show you these. If you have just like little scraps of wood and a drill, any drill will work. This is just a hole saw, and it has a pilot drill bit that goes down in the middle so that it'll cut a nice clean hole. And it just cuts it out, but it also cuts that pilot hole. But Jami is doing an excellent job filling these with the paper clay.
Yeah, I'm gonna actually set them aside for a little bit and let it dry, and then I will sand it. But
so we had just a ton of little scraps of wood, just ends cut off, and these are gonna fit these little guys perfect.
you can also use filler. You don't have to use paper clay.
Yeah, you know, wood putty, lightweight spackle, all that. So I don't know.
Those actually would probably be a better option because I don't know how this is gonna sand. But
So this is a fun little reindeer. You can see it there. You can see how big it is in comparison with my fingers
I actually
here.
think we could probably.
Let's see, we've got a little, this is a little heart wreath.
I could get it pretty flat, and we might not have
Snowflake. I'm gonna start putting these on, but you guys get an idea of the size.
So,
And there's like a fireplace. I was gonna with stockings that can hang.
so that's super cute.
Oh yeah,
It's a little
It's like a
banner.
small little banner.
We're gonna start doing these because I realized when we were working on the houses that we made, those little salt box houses out of scraps, that we just don't have little teeny tiny stencils. And when you're making home decor and things, sometimes it's necessary. You need little ones.
So the salt box houses were really fun, and a ton of people made some really awesome ones. And now we have stencils for
yeah, I was like, that's why I own a stencil company. So when there's things I need, I can make them. All right, so this probably isn't perfect. It's a little bit mushed down, but it's flat enough that I won't have to sand it.
Okay, did
So
you
can you
mix
guys see
any
that?
milk paint while I was out and about?
I did not.
Okay, that's all right.
Are you mixing milk paint?
Yep.
You're doing brown?
Well, I'm gonna do the logs on the fire, and then I'll probably use some DIY because I couldn't find lantern over there quick.
Okay.
Paint for the black, and then I got some fire starter for the orange. You know, we got some fun stuff going.
All right, I'm just gonna paint these white. There's white. Can I have a stencil or a brush? Sorry, my brain is
Yes.
working. I haven't eaten today.
What? You haven't eaten yet? Oh, there's brushes right there by
Oh,
you.
thanks, Shelly. This shirt is really fun. I'm wearing a small for reference. I'll stand up so you guys can see it. It's got these fun sleeves with a little tie here. It's embroidered on the top, and it's nice and flowy. I would say if you're pretty big chested, you might have to go up a size. I'm average, and it fits about right.
So, if you haven't ever used milk paint before, it comes in powder form.
Oh, where's
and
my brush?
You can just mix up as much as you need, and it keeps forever in the powder form. I've never seen it go bad.
Yeah, it's just pigments. So once you make it up, though, you have to use it within a few hours.
Once it's mixed up, that's why you only want to mix up as much as you think you're going to use. Because once it's mixed up, then it does have an expiration date. Usually within a week if you refrigerate it. If you leave it out, you got like a day.
So if I had sanded these, it would have been a little smoother on top. You can kind of see where I filled the hole, but I don't care. I'm just making cute little ornaments. We have the tree is up at the farmhouse, so.
We're doing Thanksgiving there. Harrington is home from college. He drove all night, got home late last night. We left the back door open for him because I don't even know.
He
if
still
has a
woke his
key.
sister up at like 4 a.m. to show her his cat.
Yeah, that she's highly allergic to.
Yeah, it's
I'm
being
like,
dropped
dude,
off at a friend's house today.
I'm like, I know you got home in the middle of the night and you have a cat, but that thing's got to go to your previous arrangement because your sister is wildly allergic and it cannot be in your room. And when you're done, you need to vacuum. As it is, I opened the door and it almost ran out because it'd been tired of traveling.
Did you see how cute his cat was?
His cat's huge.
I was
I
like,
thought it was smaller
no,
in the picture.
It's a
like
boy cat, and he's
it's like
fluffy.
a really big, huge cat.
I was like, I'm so sad that Odelia's allergic because I just want to love all over. Good thing DIY paint comes off.
Right on the new shirt.
Right on the new shirt.
Okay, so I've got some milk paint mixed up. I've got this little
Caitlin, can you
tiny
make
stencil
sure that
brush.
we took this shirt out of stock? I'm wearing a small. Because it's not just for looksies. I painted it.
Let's see. I think real quick before I get to stenciling, can I get that box of paint?
Crescent says they knew I'd get paint on it. The truth is,
So this is
most of the paint
Tavern
comes off.
Green, and I've also got, shoot, I forgot, what's this color? You cut the tab off and I can't remember, is it, not Haberdash. Do you remember? This was
That's
in the kit. Suitcase.
Suitcase.
It can't be called gray-brown, it's suitcase.
No, it's suitcase. Well, it's a paint color she's had for a long time. The ones I cannot remember are the new colors. The old colors I know because I've been selling milk paint for longer than I've been selling DIY paint.
Alright, so this is Tavern Green. Excellent holiday color for Christmas.
You can also get some of these new stencils from your stencil retailer.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's see, I need another brush for...
You need to see Harrington's cat. Yeah, I'll take a picture of it. I actually have like a Snapchat picture of it, but it's not like super high quality. Harrington's not much of a texter, so I had to download Snapchat so that way I could keep in touch with him.
He FaceTimes me.
Yeah.
Like if you want to talk to him, FaceTime him. He loves FaceTime.
Well, he will FaceTime, but like as far as text goes, if you text him, you may not hear back for a hot minute. So I Snapchat him.
Well, I think he's got the app like on the 3rd page of his phone.
Yeah,
and
text messaging is not.
He doesn't look at it. And
All right, we're gonna let these dry.
All right.
I wish you would have brought real wood and not MDF though, because I don't love.
You don't want to have to paint the edges?
No, just like real wood looks better.
So I wish I had real wood scraps, but
I have a whole
we
box.
just cleared out the
I have
garage.
a whole box of them. Remember you said don't save those scraps, they're too small, and I was like, nope, I'm saving these. You got the whole box.
The ones that are back behind buried in insulation that I just picked up yesterday.
Oh, well, I can't help it that you buried them. All right, can I have black then?
All right, we're finally stenciling here. I'm going for
Well,
it.
they can't see you, so you might want to move that.
Let me scooch the boards forward.
I need a paint.
So I just have a little block here.
Legit DIY paint comes off. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
We keep
No biggie.
spray and wash or shout or whatever that is here handy, and I use it all the time. So what stencils fit on this little piece?
What little piece there? Oh, a bunch of these little ones
Oh, okay.
will fit on there. I thought it would be fun to just do like the stockings. There's this little stocking one. Well, you can't see that. Hang on. That's not much better. It's clear. We'll stencil it so you can see it. But I thought that would be fun.
See if there's any questions. Yeah, so the stencil retailers, they may not all have these stencils, but you can check with your local retailer because we did make them available to them as well. So you can see if they have them.
This may have been too small. I need like a medium brush.
Or Donna says, or just wear the paint splatter sweatshirt from Jami Vintage. I do have a paint splatter sweatshirt.
You could just go that route.
But, I mean, I can't wear it every day. All right, I'm going to do, which one is this for?
So I thought it would be fun to do those big snowflakes just kind of randomly on one. So there's those signs, and I have more boards. That's not all the boards.
I'm not like questioning your board cutting. I'm just deciding which one I want to do so I know what color.
So here are these.
Jami, which Farmhouse Finishes paint is supposed to be apothecary or a combination of the two? So Farmhouse Finishes doesn't make Sweetie Jane or Pantry Door. Those are only in Sweet Pickens. But if you mix those two Sweet Pickens colors, you will get darn near close to apothecary. That is hands down probably my most favorite mix, and I do it all the time. Anytime I paint furniture, for me, it seems to be those colors, like the buffet at the farmhouse or the big cabinet at the house we live in now. Summer Cottage, if you added some Snow White to it, would be close, but there's really not an exact match with Farmhouse Finishes. I have been asking for one. Sasha and I have been talking colors and coming up with some new like custom mixes. So maybe that's in the works, I don't know. But for right now, there isn't one that I've played with. I mean, I'm sure that I could make one, but I've only made an apothecary mix with the Sweet Pickens. So this is just our baseboard, right?
Yeah, that's what the baseboard is around. And I had a bunch of like little ends that were like 3-4 feet long.
I actually have places to put those, just so you know.
Oh, well, a couple of them got cut down.
Because we have some really small areas, like by the half bath and by the pantry, that we just need little bits and pieces. That's why I was saving them. But it's okay, we got plenty. So I am using DIY paint on the base of this, but you could totally use milk paint. Zeb just was not prepared for the milk paint. I think I told you, but
Well, I didn't get
know.
here in time.
Oh, you didn't get here in time.
Okay, So little fireplace hearth. I'm gonna do a second layer because this is a little shiny and my milk paint was a little thin. I could add more powder to it, but I think I'm just gonna let this dry and do a second coat real quick. So tiny little fireplace, this is gonna get cooler.
So Leslie, if you go to jamirayvintage.com and you see a compare at price and the actual price, it's already marked down because you don't need a code. No code needed. So as far as I know, Caitlin already has everything marked down. Is that correct, Caitlin? Sale price calculates at checkout. Oh, never mind. So that must be only on JRV Home. Okay, so jamirayvintage.com, the 20% off comes off at checkout. If you go to jrvhome.com, I'm just telling you this so you guys know, we're already doing the buy two, get two free, and you can't run two different promos. And so we have an entire collection called Black Friday that has all of the 20% off items, and those are already like marked down, so you'll see the sale price and the compare at price, and that's how you know. And in that collection there's all of the holidays, so all of the Christmas and the Thanksgiving is on sale if you've been waiting for that. All of our soaps are on sale, all of our aprons, towels, napkins, hand creams. We got brand new products that I haven't even shown you yet that I included on the sale. We've got bath bombs and bath fizzies and loofah sponges, and new soaps from a brand called Finchberry. Beautiful, beautiful soaps. Really what I try to do is gift giving type stuff is 20% off on the JRV Home. So definitely check that out.
All right, can you hand me the heat gun? I'm just gonna hit this real quick and then I'm gonna put my fun little banner up on here. Should I do it above or over the fire?
Well, I feel like you have a dead space up there, so probably above.
Okay.
Would be cute, like
I
over
need the heat gun though.
The heat gun?
Yep.
Yeah, if you want to know what's on sale, the easiest thing to do is just go to the Black Friday collection on the drop-down menu, and everything's there. And then on the home website, the only other collection would be the JRV closet. Everything's buy two, get two free. So if you go to the collection, then you won't miss any of the sale items.
All right, that is a tiny little stencil.
Here, it's just gonna take a minute. Will y'all be doing shorts? Like shorts on sale? There's shorts on the website. We will not be adding more shorts to the website because it's winter, but we do have some shorts from last season on sale.
All right.
Thanks, Capes. I love this shirt because I feel like it works for the fall season because it's a jewel tone, and it's also good for Christmas, and it's embroidered, and it's a pretty good deal. If I remember correctly, I think it's like $19.95, and that's before the buy two get two free. I got it on sale.
Oh no, I shifted.
Thanks, Capes. Yeah, we appreciate everybody shopping small for their Christmas presents. We try really hard to have good deals.
And good stuff.
And the good stuff. What are we up to at the farmhouse?
All the things.
So Zeb is doing insulation and putting up the ceilings because he has to get the ceilings up in the second floor to do the blown-in insulation, and I'm starting shiplap. I can only shiplap interior walls until the insulation is inspected, but I have a lot of interior walls, so.
Okay, so I went with green.
That's cute.
But you could go, I mean, you could stagger it and do red or whatever, do whatever colors
So that's
you
just a
want.
cute, what I would do, oh, you didn't paint the sides?
I haven't painted the sides yet. I was going
Did
to
you
just do
actually
it
paint the
white.
top, or did you just do?
No, I just went with the white because I was getting to the stenciling.
Well, I hope that the white matches. Good luck.
Worst case scenario, we just paint the whole
thing. Oh, you know what would be so cute?
What?
Paint the outside black like a frame. Can you do it neat?
Oh. Can I do it neat?
Can
no
you do it neat?
pressure.
All right, I'm gonna stencil. Should I do white on this or should I do green? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do holiday greens in green and then do the other stuff in white. Can I borrow the green color, the tavern green?
Yep, tavern
If
green.
you guys got the craft subscription box, you got, what, did they get tavern green? Yeah, you guys got tavern green.
They got these
And
two
hopefully
colors.
You didn't mix it all up. Yeah, you got suitcase and tavern green. And if you didn't mix it all up, then you should have plenty because we sent more than was necessary for the project. All right, let's get this. Also, if you did not get a subscription box last time, we have opened up subscription boxes again at jrvhome.com. We do not have this January craft displayed yet. It's going to be spring inspired. I have picked it out, but we probably won't get the demo or whatever for what we're going to make for a couple weeks. But we wanted to put the subscription boxes back up because I know a lot of people are asking for them for Christmas. Can I have the green?
Oh, you need the stencil brush.
Well, and the green paint. Can you put the paint between us? What's right there? Sorry.
Do you need something to offload on?
No, I have to use a table.
Okay.
All right, let's see. Cheryl says, love your stencils. Thank you, thank you. And Donna says, always green, my favorite color. Donna, I did not know that was your favorite color. I know Lolly loves orange. So I promised her, I think she has, I can't remember which subscription box Lolly got, but I think she has one where I get to pick stuff for, so I'm going to make sure she gets orange this next time. Although, Lolly, you should PM me what your actual name is, because I don't think that it says Lolly on your subscription box. I just know your YouTube name. I am using the number 18 stencil brush. These are also included on the sale. We just did have our big Paint Pixie semi-annual sale, but we decided to go ahead and include the stencil brushes for the Black Friday because we had stencils on sale, and stencil brushes and stencils really go well together. Will you be getting any more decoupage paper? So we are going to be designing our own. We actually have a bunch of designs made, but they will not come out until January, so not before the end of the year. We tried really hard to get things going, but with the farmhouse, it was killing us, and I really want them to be
So while Jamie is good at Photoshop, it takes her a hot minute, so I've got to be available to curate her designs.
Well, and I'm busy too, because Zeb focuses mainly on the farmhouse, and
Jamie's
so I
basically running the business by herself.
Yeah, Zeb showed, that's why it was weird that Zeb set up for this live video, but Zeb does payroll and shows up for videos. But
Okay, little black frame around.
and I need Zeb. Without him, I am half as good. Does holiday green mean sprouts? No, holiday greens mean, and it'll show on here, it says holiday greens, and then on the top it says freshly cut wreaths, swags, and garlands.
Yeah.
So like fresh Christmas greens.
Okay, so I've got my one little one there. I'm gonna add some more so that they look fun together.
Do you have a mini garland or mini wreath on that?
Yes,
this one,
there
or?
is a tiny, there's a ton. There's like, so there's a little gingerbread man. The JRV bird made it.
It has nothing to do with Christmas, but it's cute.
There's
so
a
it's
star, a candle. This is a little window frame, a little fence, snowman.
Did she make a door?
I don't know if
I
we got
asked
a
for
door.
these,
There's
but I
a
didn't,
snowflake, a wreath,
Oh, okay.
a candy cane, a little truck, Santa, presents, trees, baby Jesus in a cradle, some berries, and then more holly and berries there. There's a lot. It's like it's like 20. I don't know. I'd have to count them.
My manufacturer is pretty bomb, and we were talking about Black Friday. She knew I was crazy busy, so I gave her like an idea of what I wanted, and she just ran with it because I had no time to like sit down and do the normal design work. I was like, I gotta get these done, but I don't have time to do them. All right, so now I feel like holiday greens will make more sense once I stencil the bottom part. I guess I could swirl it because Melissa showed us swirling.
Swirl it.
Old habits die hard. So swirling is a new method we've learned. Make sure your brush is really, really dry. If you keep having bleed through, your brush is too wet. That's all there is to it. You may think it was dry enough, but it was not.
You might think you were on the path that rocked, but you weren't.
We were not on the path that rocked if you have bleed through. And you also have to use a good stencil brush. Like, that's imperative.
It will help you. I mean, I'm not very good at stenciling, and they come out okay when I use the right
you're
brushes.
the stencil master.
No, I'm not.
I'm less patient. So
I have seen people that are good at stenciling. I am not.
You can also just distress it.
So I've got some kissing booth over here, and I'm gonna mix it with some fire starter because I want it to be less pink.
Okay. All right. Show you this one. So here's my holiday greens. I think that turned out pretty cute, but I'm gonna add some extra stuff to it because I feel like this needs some more. Now, I feel like if you frame this out and it was like stained wood and then white and then black, you could get away with just that stencil, but I want to add some more. What are the tiny stencils are I can't remember what we named. Caitlin, what did we name the tiny stencils? They have something to do with houses, like Christmas houses, because that's what we made them for.
Yeah, they're for like they're.
Oh my gosh, this reindeer!
The reindeer is super cute.
I
I'm about to
cannot
use the
even.
reindeer.
Cannot even with that reindeer. All right. Do you have red? Oh, good, because I'm going to do some holiday.
I made a red with Kissing Booth. We do have marquee right over there. Yeah.
But why would you use marquee when you can make your own?
Yeah, why would you?
I'm going to need that red when you're done, so I'm going to add this little piece of the holly.
I wanted it to be a little deeper than marquee. So I've got just the box, right? Just a square little box.
The tavern green is a really great green.
Yeah, the tavern green is really working. Are you
like,
done with that? I need the top.
Well, for right now I am. I'm just adding these berries.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, these berries are cute. All right, I'll show you guys this in a second. So this is, see, I'm adding to this with the mini, so I'm going to do that little berries on the side on that one.
Let me borrow the red again.
Thanks, Deb. All right, can I have the green?
Yep. We'll just pass the brushes back and forth
Pass
there.
the brush to the left-hand side.
No, don't.
Sorry, it's a different song.
that is not a holiday song.
Not a holiday. Well, it depends on your holiday, okay?
Is it April?
It's not even a song I would listen to. I'm not even sure why I know that song, but it's in my head. Every time I think of passing something, that song always comes to my head. All right, need the red when you're done. Is Saturday's thrift haul going to be live or premiere? It'll be live because Saturday is not a holiday.
I mean, tomorrow we've got a premiere that's coming out tomorrow. We'll film that later today because everybody was like, I'd rather just see it on Thursday. I'll be digesting on the couch.
Which is good for me.
I mean, we'll air it at 4 o'clock like we usually do. And it'll include we'll really go in detail about all the sales and things. And then Friday, we may have an edited video. I've got a bunch of footage. We've been filming behind the scenes at the farmhouse. We just haven't been putting it up because last couple days getting the 4-way done because the inspection office was only open Monday, Tuesday, so I had to knock a bunch of stuff out, and there was about 6 hours of fixes I needed to do, but we passed and we got it signed off and we're good to go. Oh, I was going to show you this. I gotta do black around the edge, but this is just the little present, and you could cut your block smaller, but I thought it would be fun just a little bit oversized.
Okay, you said there was a wreath, right?
Yeah, there's this one, and then
I want the other one, I think.
There's that wreath there. Okay, 2 wreaths.
I'm trying to decide.
Let
I want to do this. I think I'm going to do it on
Let me
top.
paint the edges here because we want to keep it looking all the same.
No.
Is it getting cold where you guys are at?
I'll
It
do
has
a
been
swag.
really great weather. We had a cold snap end of October. Then we've had really great weather through November here. Kind of warm, nice sunny days, but that changes this week. Like today is a little chilly and I don't think it's going to warm up past 35-ish.
See if I can make. I'm making my own swag. We'll see.
It is sunny though, which
yeah.
helps. That makes it feel better.
Sun-
But it's windy, so usually when we get strong winds here in Utah,
We get storms.
the next couple days we get awesome storms.
I want it to be decent because I need to finish the trim on the house.
Oh yeah, I was gonna cut that off, but I really need to focus on getting the insulation. And
cut it
since
off.
Jami already scheduled the inspection on Monday when
Listen.
they get back to work,
Listen,
7:30 a.m. I got to get the insulation.
somebody has to keep the project on schedule.
Just because you scheduled it doesn't mean it's gonna be.
I feel like
done.
when I schedule it, the hustle is real.
The hustle's always going. So I like to schedule once I know I'm done because I've scheduled in hoping that I would be done a couple times and had to cancel, and they fill up their week based on how their schedule is. So if you cancel, they've just got an inspector chilling out for an hour or however long they scheduled you for.
But the problem
And they don't like it when you give them short notice.
we are on a tight crunch, and they are understaffed because people are taking off for the holiday. So there we have no choice. It was that, or we will never get finished. And Harrington's here, and I'm working as much as I can, so we are just gonna get it done.
We're gonna use his muscles to our
That's right.
advantage. His elbows are hurting him, but he said he just mostly can't do push-ups or like push up off of a mat, which, you know, wrestling, that's a big deal. He's like, everything else seems to be all right, just the push-ups. Okay, got it framed out. And I'm gonna, like on this, I'm creating a little scene, right?
All right, here is what I did with my swag. Oops. So now I feel like holiday greens makes more sense. We've got some holly, trees, and then the cute little half a wreath swag on the top.
And you use just the mini sets for those?
Yeah, just the mini sets.
Those trees are fun.
And then the one stencil. Yeah, the trees are fun, and then I love the little swag. Okay, I'll work on another one now. I think this one's good. Once this is all the way dry, I'll flip it over. I'll paint the back.
Do you have a
and maybe stencil both sides. I'll put this up. We'll get this cute little sign. And we'll also put, so we just buy those little sawtooth hangers and they hang these signs up. Sometimes we frame them, but when we do them like this, we can really keep them reasonable because framing takes extra time. All right, so we've got this long skinny one here. I need to do a second coat on these.
So I did have some small little strips that I can frame, and I was gonna show them how to glue them. So if you get a sign done that you have like room on the edge, yeah, I have them.
Okay.
But I was gonna glue it onto the face of the.
Oh. Is DIY dark wax more of a gray or brown? It's brown. If you want gray, then use white wax and black wax mixed. Thanks, Tiganique. Feels good to paint something. I like working at the farmhouse, but I love making these videos because if I didn't have this as a job, I might not get to creating quite as often.
So there's the same tree Jami used on the block. Painting these edges really does help make it look finished.
Yeah.
Even on the sides where it already has the white.
So Zeb's doing a faux frame.
Yeah.
If you guys buy the IOD frames, we do one of my tricks is, so IOD makes these plain wooden boards that we sell, and they have like a frame around the outside, but it's attached, or you can just do flat. And I like to paint the whole thing, and then I take, like, if I paint the whole thing white on the frame portion, I just use black wax, and then I sand it back, and it looks like a black distressed frame, and I just black wax the edges, not inside. Or you can use paint for a similar effect, but it's really hard to like tape off a nice crisp line, but if you just do it on the top and not the inside lip, it's so much easier. It's also how I paint trim. Like if you look really close at the farmhouse, if you look at the side of the trim, it's all white because that's what the white is, but the black, I just paint the top lip and I do not paint the side because it is impossible to get a crisp.
Trim.
On the exterior, yeah, it's impossible to get a crisp black and white line, so I just paint the top to the edge. Occasionally it has a little bit of a lip over, but unless you're looking sideways at the trim, you can't tell.
All right, do you need another board?
No, I've got this one here painted.
Oh, what are you doing with that
I
little
don't know.
one? You should do the stockings, and they can go, well, maybe do the stockings on this one. I'm creating a scene here. Can you see what I got going?
But what am I doing with this?
I don't know. Do like the
white.
snowman and the gingerbread man. They can be the ones coming to the holiday.
But this is all black. All right, I'll do the snow. I'll do
the snowman white.
Okay. I'll move this over here.
Okay, so you can kind of see what I'm getting going here.
Okay, what color do you add to Sweetie Jane? I mix Sweetie Jane and Pantry Door. 50-50.
Knocked it over.
These are, you know, the nice thing about this little mini set, especially while it's on sale, is you could pick this up and you could take just a bunch of offcuts of wood and really make a bunch of inexpensive Christmas gifts. You can also use this set to make ornaments for your tree. It'd be fun to do with your grandkids. And then you could also do wrapping paper with it.
Tom Fisher, we made this set for your wife, who remains unnamed because you always refer to her as your bride.
Tom's bride.
My bride made these. One of these days, I'm gonna come out there and I'm gonna be like, "Hey,
bride.
I'm Zeb. What's your actual name?" Okay.
I hope I should have started in the middle and worked my way out.
Here, are you gonna? Oh, you're doing 3 gingerbreads.
I'm doing 4 snowmen in a row.
Okay, I'm gonna do.
If you were really elaborate,
I've got this reindeer.
you could take like a Sharpie marker and paint in the hat, and then, well, I guess then they would go away, but you could use a Sharpie to do the nose and the buttons.
Do we have another stencil brush over there?
What?
I gotta go. I'll be right back. I gotta go.
White?
Well, I have this red, and I was going to.
I only have big stencil brushes.
Okay, I'll go. I'll be right back.
All right, here's my little snowman for your scene. There you go.
Are those circular ones dry? Because I think some of those, like the star, would be cool on there.
The star, they're not dry, but I can dry them. Ooh, I'm bending over and I'm old. Oh, there was a stencil brush on the floor, but it looks like it has wax on it. So if I was just gonna get one stencil brush, it would probably be like the 18 or the 24.
So this is the 18 here that I'm using now.
Yeah, that's like a really good in-betweener. So probably the 18. I love the 20.
Big stuff, but
the 20 is really big. So if you're just gonna do single color, it's not super detailed. You don't have to use a heat gun to dry your paint. I'm just drying it because time crunch. Zeb's hat sums up 2020. His situation hat.
Oh, my situation hat, yeah.
We actually sell
And it's
them.
like covered in like...
Situation.
Yeah. It's
Covered
got
in
a lot of
situation.
sweat and dust and dirt. Oh, I shifted.
So I
on
think
that.
this would be okay, but I feel like this is too delicate and these are kind of clunky because of the
Are
middle.
we paper towel this? Oh, they're right
Paper
here.
towel?
Well, I shifted and it doesn't look good.
Oh, you're
so I'm gonna
shifty.
just wipe it off. The reindeer.
What do I want to do? The snowflake is cute, however, this is kind of like bulky because I had to put that paper clay in the middle and I need a not delicate stencil. Do I want to use, I don't know, I just really love this Christmas tree.
All right, going in again with some suitcase. The Christmas tree's good. It's like a fun size and just classic.
I'm going in with a Christmas tree. Can I have the green back though and my green brush? I can't stretch my arm out because of my outfit.
Yeah, well, you don't want to drag that on the paint.
No.
Watch out, you got a flake of something on there.
Oh, that's a suitcase flake. So you can, when you're mixing up your milk paint to stencil, guys, make sure you just make it a little bit thicker. That would be my suggestion.
I nailed the green.
Yeah, the green is perfect.
The tavern green is like the right mix. The suitcase is still a little
And if you
thin.
let it sit for like 20 minutes before you use it, it will get a little thicker too, and it will mix pretty good. I never wait, but you should.
There we go. Got the little reindeer out.
Okay, so
And to give you like an idea of how big that is, that's tiny. Like you could put little eye hooks in here and use them like little ornaments on the tree.
I need a star. I need yellow. Do we have any yellow?
No, but there's some sandy blonde right over
got
here. Is
an
that
itch in
yellow
my back.
enough, or do you? You know what? I have golden ticket out. Do you want to
No, I
try
don't want
that?
golden ticket. I want yellow. Sorry, guys. I can't. I got paint on my fingers, so I can't scratch my back. The struggle is real when you're crafting.
So I've got cake batter. Is that going to be yellow enough?
Yep, that'll do. And I need a ton of brush.
You may have to wash this brush here. I'll dip it, and then you can paper
Are you
towel
done
it.
with red?
I think so.
All right. So here is my little ornament with my Christmas tree, and I will paint the back later. I actually, these ornaments are the perfect size. You have brown. Let's do the gingerbread man on one. We can do the candy cane, and with the candy cane, what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stencil it red, and then I'm gonna take a white brush and just do stripes while the stencil's down.
Just trying to.
Oh, and you just cleaned the red off.
You're gonna use the red.
Well
That's okay.
done.
Use your yellow first.
I'm gonna get all the yellow out of my system, and then.
You know, you might want to just use another brush. This has been used for brown and red.
It is sufficient for my needs.
Sufficiently clean.
Yes. Oh, this is some thick. This is like cake batter for sure. Look at that. Look.
It's,
Can you guys
it's
see
real cake batter.
how thick that is? That's what happens when you don't put the lid on correctly. Now here's the deal. If your paint gets thick, the DIY paint, don't fret. Just add some water and stir it up. It'll be fine. And the milk paint, if you put it in the fridge, sometimes you can keep it a little bit longer. Okay, so I'm gonna have to do 2 coats of this because that green is pretty dark. Gotta get a little thicker on here. All right, so now here it is with my little star. Look how cute that is with the star on the top of the tree.
This guy here, this block may not make it.
Look how cute that is.
Was I not appropriate?
You were not giving appropriate excitement for this ornament.
It is cute. Did you show him?
I did.
Did you show him close? These are very tiny.
There you go. I have to be careful because I don't want to drag my sleeves. All right, next. All right. Same as it never was, Farmhouse says, I'm inspiring her to do some stenciling. It's always a good day to do stenciling. All right, now we need to put that back in the water unless you need a star. Where's the brown
trying to not
situation?
Contaminate the water too much. It's right here.
I need to do the gingerbread man.
And I was using this brush for that, so.
Which brush?
Down here, you can just use that one.
Yeah, I was like, I thought we had a brown one. So I'm just using Suitcase. This is a milk paint color. I did, because people ask me about stenciling with milk paint, I did my entire fireplace with milk paint.
The whole fireplace on the floor.
Part of that was because it was a black and white, and while the black is pretty pigmented, it's not as pigmenty, powdery as DIY. So for stenciling, look, my little gingerbread man. I feel like he definitely needs like a nose and some eyes, maybe some or at least some buttons, some red buttons. So maybe I will use this stencil to 2 red buttons when that dries. So I'm gonna put him over here. Okay, next, I'm going to do my little, oh, you know what? It's already white, so all I have to do, nope, I think I'm gonna have to do, I need red.
It was not neat enough with my black. That whole square is going. I gotta
I
ditch
need
it.
stripes, but this is not a very,
I'm fussing with it too much. What are you needing?
Don't do that, guys. Not COVID safe. I can't sell this one now.
That one was already pretty hammered.
No, I mean this ornament. Oh, that's not enough red. Can you give me more key? I'm just making stripes.
Okay.
Actually, I'm going to paint it red and then do stripes.
So if you really wanted to get creative with the stripes, you could use the line from the window here. It would be much neater.
Okay, I'm going to try to do it without a stencil brush, so we'll see what happens.
Okay.
I'm not going to say this is going to turn out. I'm being very, very careful. I can already see it's going to be feathered. This is why we use stencil brushes. All right. What?
Nothing.
Are you laughing at me?
I'm just eyeballing your situation over there.
My what situation?
Your little, oh, are you going to use my trick?
Well, kind of maybe. I am having a situation. It's very delicate work, and I'm not.
Should have let that dry.
I'm a delicate flower. What? I should have let it dry. Drying's for pansies. Just kidding. I'm a stencil ninja. All right, hopefully this turns out. I'm gonna say that, and then it's gonna totally not turn out, and I'm gonna be like, I should have not been so rogue.
You know, sometimes you got to go off that beaten path, though.
Okay. All right, and we're gonna move this window up to do stripes in between.
Right,
I wish you guys could see how like delicate this is. This is quite the. But it is striping it. So I need one more stripe, I think, right there on the top.
Or are you using that to mask the candy cane?
I am masking the candy cane. All right. Ta-da! It worked. So just so you guys can, I mean, it is not as white as one might have liked, but it's good. I'm going to show you what I did. So this is the candy cane. Because it's so small, if we were to put stripes on there, it would be like virtually impossible. So I just layered the window over the top of the candy cane, and then I moved it up, and I made sure that the vertical stripes were not over the part of the candy cane. And that's how I got these stripes on my candy cane. Little pro tip there that I made up on the fly. Paint markers for details, or paint markers. I don't have any handy, so. All right. I've got 2 more of these circles.
I haven't used a paint marker in a long time.
That reindeer is so cute.
It is, but I'm gonna need it back because I ruined my reindeer.
Oh, you should have done that. I'll let you have
I smeared it twice, and then I tried to paint over it, and then I got black where I didn't want it when I was painting the frame, and I was like, you know what?
Should you have waited till it dried?
Yeah.
So you should have.
I was like, you know what? That one is gone. I'm doing.
If you're doing a lot of stenciling, make sure you clean off your stencil because it will build up. Ask me how I know. All right, here's my little reindeer, and I will add a little red nose on that one with the holly here in a second.
How's our scene looking? Oh, you're doing the.
I'm taking ornaments.
You're doing the ornaments.
You're on your own with that scene.
With my little scene.
That is your scene. All I did was help out with the snowmen and whatever else I did. I think that's it.
I need a longer board.
I'm trying to decide what have we not. I don't really know that the bird is a Christmas theme.
Bird is not Christmas themed.
I don't know. Could I do a bird with some holly? Does that make it Christmassy? I think it does. All right, we're gonna try this out. I don't know that it's gonna work, but we'll see. First the bird.
Oh, you know what I forgot to mention?
What?
Channel members. The printable is coming. I promise you, we're gonna get a couple out before November is over. We are so slacking on that this month.
Well, you have some designed, I thought.
Yeah. I just gotta do some final touches
All
on
right,
them.
I need red. The little tiny brush in red. Can I do that? Did you clean that one?
Yeah.
I'm making a Christmas bird.
A Christmas bird.
A Christmas bird. Can I have the marquee? I got a little red right here, but can you? So I can't move this hand.
I'm seeing that you're one-armed.
I am very precariously positioned here. Okay, so I'm just getting the berries on this one. This is also part of the mini. So I'm turning this.
And you got
Jami.
red and brown all over here, and now it's all on me.
Well, I mean, you are within paint range.
I gotta scooch over out of the splatter zone.
The splatter zone. Dion calls it the splatter zone. She's like, I only get paint on me if I'm near Jami when she is also painting. All right, here we go. Here is the Christmas Jami Ray Vintage bird. So I use the Jami Ray Vintage bird that comes with that mini set and then the little berry sprig. And I just put the bird on the berry sprig. But I think it needs another little
Is my brown
sprig.
brush no longer brown? Oh,
No, it's brown.
we're still good.
I need the green brush. I think it needs another berry sprig. This is where those little brushes really shine, is doing multiple different colors, because I'm telling you, you can't do this with a big brush. Okay, there we go. There we go. That's more balanced. Ta-da! All right, I think I did all of mine. Now I just have to come back and do the buttons on my gingerbread. I'm going to be using the holly to do the buttons because there's 2 in a row. You know what? Do we have any tape?
I don't see any
I'll
over
just
there.
I'll just hold this with this finger over this berry that I do not want to color. It's very precision work here. I'm just adding buttons to my gingerbread man. Okay. You could just tape off what you don't want to accidentally get paint in, but I could also just use my finger. Okay, so now my gingerbread man has a couple of buttons, and we just need to put a nose on our cute little reindeer here. You know what? I think I'm gonna give these ornaments. Oh, that's gonna be a big.
Let me borrow your red.
No.
Just real quick.
I'm not. No.
Just real
Nope.
quick. Oh, are you trying to give him a button nose?
I am trying to give him a nose, but the problem is all these berries are slightly larger. I'm gonna give him a button nose.
I'm guessing everybody's out getting their Thanksgiving feast in order.
Why? Is there not a lot of people watching?
300.
300. They'll watch the replay. Oh, that did not go well. Oh, hold on. Oh, I just need like the teeniest little bit of red to fill that nose in.
Our Thanksgiving meal, we were gonna go to
There we go.
Tucano's like we always do, which is a Brazilian steakhouse.
But we're working, so we're gonna do it at the farmhouse. And
Yeah.
it's all via Costco. Costco made
We're moving the
everything.
table over, which is a sign that Jamie's ready to move because I don't have time to move it back over, so we will be without a table at the other house.
Remember, I like to apply pressure because then we actually have to do stuff. Like, the table's gone, we gotta finish it. All right, there's my little reindeer. Anyways, what I was going to say is I think I will give these, if Harrington moves out before Christmas, I can give him a little mini Christmas tree with these little ornaments. That'll be cute. Or maybe I'll give them to Allison. Christy's daughter has a cute little Christmas tree in her room.
All right, are you done with that red?
Yes, I'm done now. You can have it back.
Oh, and you painted the back of it. I don't want it back after you've had it.
Are you surprised? I'm a mess, but I've made a sign, a little sign, and 5 ornaments. So I'm doing good. Are you doing something? Right.
No, I don't think so.
So we have Farmhouse Christmas.
There's also the other one that's under...
Okay, where's the one with the letters that says home? Oh, look at this one.
That one is the one I was going to use.
The cookie one.
Yes.
I want to do that one.
So what I was going to do is I was going to use these big snowflakes back behind in a different color and then do that over the top. I thought that would be
So cool. What I want to do is I want to do gingerbread men.
Gingerbread men down below?
Uh-huh.
That works.
Yeah. Can you pick that up though? I don't want to drag me.
I have more boards, so we can have variations.
Well, we only have like 3 minutes.
Do we?
Yeah.
We have 10 minutes.
Oh, it's 10:57.
Well,
we started late.
You were getting your face on, and your eyelashes did, and your shirt.
My eyelash gal is going to Hawaii. Okay, I could not miss my appointment. So, you know, priorities here. I need black, please.
That's all.
So if you guys are just tuning in, make sure you're hitting up JamiRayVintage.com and hit up the Black Friday sale so you can get all of these stencils half off, and so you can save on milk paint, save on stencil brushes, and then also JRVHome.com. You can hit up the JRV closet. Everything is buy 2 get 2 free with free shipping. And then we also have a Black Friday collection with a bunch of things that are 20% off. So lots of good deals. Jami, milk paint tips and differences between the 2 brands. So it's really simple. Farmhouse Finishes used to be called Safe Paint, originally developed to paint walls. So unless something is super shiny, it won't crack and chip. It has built-in bond. I'm not saying that it doesn't crack and chip, because it can if it's super shiny and you don't use bond. And then regular milk paint will crack and chip unless it's super dry like raw wood. If you're painting raw wood, it really doesn't matter which brand you use. So essentially Farmhouse Finishes is milk paint with bond built in. Sweet Pickins is milk paint without bond. And the reason people are like, well, why would you want it without bond? Because I like to sometimes be able to control how much chipping I get, or I want a lot of chipping. So there you go. That's the difference. Both of them are all natural, food safe, and you can wet distress them. But if you get any kind of milk paint wet, even the Farmhouse Finishes, it can make a chip. So sometimes what I do is like Farmhouse Finishes, and then I wet distress and I can get it to chip a little bit.
Did you see what happened to my Christmas tree?
Sylvia says, you know, you love looking at your beautiful wife. Yeah, he doesn't mind. He actually loves that we can like film late at night, and I'm not complaining about having black eyes from mascara.
I smeared my Santa somehow.
You smeared your Santa?
I don't even know how I did it. It was way over there.
Well,
look what happened.
Smear happens.
He was looking good, and then I touched him.
Caitlin says thank you. You're welcome. Sorry, I've been so into my crafting, I haven't paid attention to questions.
There it is.
Oh, they said the tree in the middle is standing up. Is it not standing up?
These would be really fun blocks.
If you are stenciling on something that is shiny and you're using milk paint, I would suggest Farmhouse Finishes, because you will get chippy in your stencil if it's shiny underneath and you're using regular milk paint. Just a heads up, unless you put in bond. And sometimes if something's really, really shiny, I use Farmhouse Finishes and I add bond. Then I don't have to worry about primer or anything. It's my pro tip.
We love it for the super chippy furniture. If you want like that old world look, like something you drug out of a barn, but that you're gonna use in your kitchen, that's what you want to use because you get that good chippy.
All right, I'm gonna use the cookie stencil. We also have a snowflake stencil and the Farmhouse Christmas stencil. And the thing I like about the Farmhouse Christmas stencil is I love the big word Christmas, and you could use the Christmas part with something else. You could just do farmhouse by itself. You could just use the word farm. You could use the word house. Like, don't think that you can't mix and match your stencils, because I do often.
Actually, I think we probably mix our stencils more than we don't. Like,
Yeah.
we rarely just use the stencil all by itself.
Deb, you totally got pink in my
In your what?
in my white brush. Like when you were doing that snowman or that Santa. I don't know.
I used a red over here.
Oh, I don't know how
I
it
used
happened.
this brush.
Okay, I can't blame you. Maybe it was me.
You can't blame me.
Can't blame you today. Also, this one has a green sack stripe on the top. Totally something you could use in a different application. And if you didn't want this to be Christmas, if you simply left off North Pole, you could just make a cookie sign. And if you really want to not accidentally stencil something you don't want to, you can just tape off the parts of the stencil that you're not using. And then you're very likely not going to have it where you don't want it.
All right, Santa, take 3, I think.
Take 352.
Oh, this block is smaller. Oh, no, I can fit him on there.
I almost dipped my white and black. That was almost very bad. So close. Kind of like when people dip their paintbrush in their coffee instead of their water. I don't have that problem because I don't drink coffee, but I have had a water cup and a drinking water cup and had similar things happen. Gotta be careful with that one. I did not really offload well, so I'm hoping I don't have a lot of leakage. All right.
Yay, that Santa worked.
It actually worked just fine. Woo! Okay.
Oh, that looks like chalk the way you
Yeah,
kind of
so
got it on
I
there a little
brushed it
thin.
instead of stippled it, and it does give it a chalk look. I'm going to add my
Since
little
she
gingerbread.
can't reach, I'll do the reaching for you. Look at the detail on that North Pole.
Okay, I'm going to do... I still have to paint the sides of this sign, so
That's
don't worry.
good with like the little stripe on top.
I know, right?
Okay.
Add some cookies now. We've got the little gingerbread situation. The other thing too is the milk paint will flake off of your stencil because it doesn't stick to plastic.
Let's see if I can show you this little scene I've created without knocking it over. Doesn't
The
look like I
farmhouse
can.
finishes will stick to your stencils more, but the regular milk paint, it does not stick to plastic without bond, and it will flake right off. So easy to clean situation here. I think I'm going to do 2 gingerbread
All
on
right.
each corner.
It's like I'm practicing for finishing school. Let's see if I can carry this board without knocking these over. Oh,
No, you failed.
they have small bases.
Okay,
All right, there's my fun little scene. And if you were a channel member a while back, this was part of the printable, this little Christmas thing down here.
Oh yeah. That I never actually did anything with. I just did that.
Well, so this is a cutting board that I did it on, and I just winged it, and the cutting board needed sanding before I had done that, so.
All right, almost done. Oh, oops. There's a fleck of paint where I did not want it.
Oh,
It's all right.
not on that sign. It's looking so good.
It's all right. I got this. Just don't you worry about
Okay,
it.
so I don't think we're going to get to framing these because I'd have to cut and do a bunch of stuff. But I just have small little strips that I ripped down. These are 1 inch wide, and this is actual wood. What I would do if you don't have a... Hold on, keep holding that up. If you don't have like a nail gun or whatever, I would just glue these on your piece and make sure that it's actually wide enough to handle it. But then you could get like a fun little frame going.
Glue and clamp. You could actually just glue and then hand nail in with little finishing nails. That would be a really cute detail. Like you don't have to have a nail gun to do that. And I think I'm going to finish this off. Where did I do this? I think that I need some, I don't know. You know, it would have been cute to do it across the top.
We didn't get to these, but these are big. Let me open them up so I can show you what size they are. So there's a bunch of different styles of snowflakes.
Old habits die hard. I can't help it, but.
And that's how big they are. They would fit on this sign. I thought it would be fun to like do a background of these.
And I'm totally going to distress this, so if it's not perfect, it's okay. I love distressing black and white because it makes it look like a chalkboard. How many, am I 2 fingers over?
We'll go with that.
Yeah.
She's almost done.
Ain't nobody got time to measure. Imperfection is part of the charm, right?
That is part of the charm.
If it wasn't, I'd be out of a job. All right, done. Ta-da! I've got milk and cookies. I've got my little gingerbread. I love the way this turned out. We also have the Farmhouse Christmas.
Oh.
I can show you that one.
Let's show the little ornaments.
Okay. So, can you help display them with your big hands?
Maybe.
I made 5 little ornaments.
We made a mess.
And 2 signs. And some of Zep's.
And some of mine. You're gonna have to also help show.
There you go. Look how cute those are. These are specifically made for ornaments. And let me show you the Farmhouse Christmas one that we did not get to. Also remember, tube transfers are also on sale. So can you see Farmhouse Christmas? So it says Farmhouse in like a block letter and then Christmas in a cursive. If you look at the label, that helps. That's what it looks like. So
yeah.
Hopefully this inspires you guys to get out your stencils, get out your paints, make some cute holiday signs and ornaments. Hit up JamiRayVintage.com for the milk paint sale, the ornaments that are on the ornament stencils, and the Christmas stencils that are 50% off, as well as the tube transfers, and then JRV Home for the clothes that are buy 2 get 2 free, and the Black Friday collection with a ton of great gift giving ideas that are 20% off. So if you want to have any questions on those, email customercare@JamiRayVintage.com. We'll help you. Have a happy Thanksgiving. What else are we doing? Oh, give us a thumbs up and subscribe to Jami Ray Vintage for more.
DIY.
Love you guys. Thanks for joining us. Happy Thanksgiving.
If you make something with these stencils, we love to see it in the group.
Yes, share what you